Alright, so sorry about the nose thing. Had a real bad car accident. Car is completely total. I'll put pictures up in another video later on about the whole incident. Um, so I just want to do a quick record. I know I've talked about my Dell Dimension 2350 a lot. I've ridden Solaris on it and I've done all that, but I've purchased a few new things right now, and I'm gonna kind of walk away from Solaris and work with my other favorite operating system, which has been since my first computer, which is the Macintosh, or also known as Apple to most people. Um, and I'm gonna continue to work with that. I have a G3 lumbar, and I have a G3 Wall Street that I'm gonna be doing some experimenting with. And I'll be getting back into programming on those platforms. I'll still occasionally come back to Solaris. Um, right now, I just wanted to show my. Well, it's technically acting as my server. It's my Dimension 2350, and quick little thing of it. That's the actual dual display that's going up there. And here's actually the see it. So now, as you can tell, there is little features that you just can't see. Here is my 80 gig hard drive. Another 40 gig hard drive. These two are Western Digitals. And then as we move up, this is a Seagate 40 gig and another Seagate 40 gig. And on top of there is an optical drive. The cooling has been modified. Instead of the standard suction fan that just sucks up and then back, I'm using my own combination of things. I'm using two, what are they? I think 106, no, they're not that big. About 80 millimeter fans. One here for exhaust. And then I also have a PCI graphics card, which is not, this is not used for gaming, so it's not a serious PCI graphics card. It's a simple S3 trial, and it supports really good resolution. I haven't adjusted my screens yet because there's no need to yet. And that's basically what's on the inside of here. With a little beastie with a loud picture. I can hear it on the screen. Hold on. Up here. See if I make the adjustments. But yeah, up here on the screen, I need to actually make the adjustments on both sides. But it's running as a dual display system. It's dual display on both ends. Quite rapid, quite pretty nifty with that. And this is actually pretty cool to actually have running. Um, it allows for a lot of nifty things. Yep. Um, very nice. Now, another recent thing that's come to mind about this little computer is that yes, it is my server, and so I've modified a switch to handle a lot of data transfer. You can see here it has a pulling fan on it, and it's not linked to the network yet. It's not linked to this nice yellow port which runs out of my room. This isn't the old monitor and stuff that you tell is way bigger. This is my other Dell that I have, the Ultiplex GX 110. I'm doing something else with that. And I still have all those nice sweet components. I'm modifying this and all this so I can do a little, how you want to describe it? I'm going to host a LAN party in my house one day. It's going to be fun. Oh, and my recent purchase from eBay, I have no idea where I purchased it from. I don't remember. Did you use any name or anything like that? Take a look. G3. PowerBook. Lombard. This should not be pivotal with Firewire. Sweet. Pretty good. I've actually made a modification. I'm putting in a DVD-ROM. You can use the standard DVD-ROM. from any laptop involving video is the configuration type, and I have quite a few of those. And I have a DVD ROM in here, and I need to actually purchase more software because my disk are cracked to install on here. This actually works pretty good. It's actually pretty cool. I don't have an OS on here. I'm just doing a few modifications with the firmware so I can try and get. I'm going to try for Leopard, or actually I'm just going to try for 10.4, OS 10.4 Tiger, and see if that works out. But most likely I'm going to go down to Panther, so I'm not complaining about that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And here is my awesome. I love this. HP. Now, there is a size difference here. Not much of one, but the reason I like HP and the reason I like the DX5000 is because look how big this is. This is really huge. Big laptop, spacious, easy to use. But the main reason why I like it has a great sound system, has a great graphics card, ATI. I'm a big fan of ATI. I would never leave ATI ever. I hate NVIDIA, even though they do have some pretty good graphics, but ATI tends to be a little bit more reliable. You don't burn up. Um, the main reason I like the HP DX5000 is because of the PM4 HT that's on the inside of it. It's not dual core, it's hyper-threaded. It's amazing still. It's at 3 gigahertz. Makes it fast, plus you got 2 threads sitting for 1 core. I know it's overcooking. The Intel Atom, which is what's in the laptop that's recording this right now, because this is a Acer 1, it is 1.6, not really true. It's about 738 per thing. Well, processors on 730 megahertz that do the HD and add it all together. But the reason I like HT technology, hyper-threading is actually pretty cool. I'll go with dual processors, but I would never do a dual core processor. That's retarded. You're trying to heat up. There's too much heat in one area. You can get a lot of power in dual processors. You can get a lot of power in dual core processors, but there's a big difference in inexpensive ways. It's a long story that a debate that I just don't want to get caught up into right now. But that's besides the point. I'm going to actually plug in the G3 real quick so y'all take a look. It's a little crappy, but you know, I like making this. Give me a second. Light the charger. Bag of tricks. Look at that. Sure, it's right there. Alright. I had to modify the power adapter. I brought the wrong type, so I modified it. Make sure this is wrong. But yeah, that's as far as it goes, because I need to buy a rest disc, because the ones I have are cracked. And I can't read them. No, none of my options are actually. Think about going online, downloading one through the Flash, and figuring it out from there. But that's a little tricky in the MacBook selection. I'm not sure if that's a compatible option on this old school things. I may have to do a firmware update entirely on this road. I'll figure it out. And yeah, that basically covers it. I mean, I'm back working with my desktop. I've been stuck on my laptops for the longest. I traded my Dell, what is that? My Dell Latitude 6 C610 for an HP ZX 5000. Pretty good trade. Um, but this one has a few flaws that I refuse to show. It works, but that's all. This is basically my whole video. Hopefully keep you all updated on my adventure. I'm going to call it an adventure. Working with the G3 lumbar.